Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Unqualified Reviews, where I am only half ahead because the rest of the head was no budget for rest of the head, so I'm this
We
amount
have
ahead
no
today.
budget here.
Mm.
All the budget went into the slideshow, as usual, and the beautiful, colorful background that we have.
From YouTube, YouTube to MP4. Get it? Don't get it
Mhm.
twisted. Oh,
Welcome back,
I'm Beanie, and I am here with my very special co-host,
Mel.
Mm.
Hello.
and we are here to review another episode of America's Got Talent. And I
That's
just
what we're
don't,
here to do.
I don't see for any of these girls really. I mean,
None of them have
talent,
talent.
charisma. Some of them are charismatic.
Hmm?
Uniqueness, no. Talent,
I
but
mean,
they do have nerve.
nerve coming up looking like that. Yeah, for sure. The joke.
She had the nerve to wear those shoes.
That is forever the most iconic clip, and so underrated.
It's like it works on so many layers. It's self-referential to the show, to herself, to the people around her, because they did have the nerve. Did you see those yellow shoes she was referring to? The nerve. That's a season 2 or 3 kind of quote.
I haven't even seen that season, but I still know it because it's that prolific.
It made waves. Let's just say it made waves.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say somewhere on a beach there's more sand because it broke down the rocks. I don't know how sand is made. Doesn't it just the water breaks down rocks until they're smaller?
You think I know? We are the king and queen of not knowing anything. Welcome back to the podcast
Were
where we
the
debate who Liberace is.
I think wasn't
Google
he
every
in
single
Call Me
thing.
by Your Name?
That's where he's from, totally.
Of course, we are the king and queen of saying stuff, saying a little bit of stuff of supporting it, but that stuff supporting it turns out to be absolutely not true in the slightest. But we're so charismatic that we can make you believe.
That's true.
That's what Disney does. Take that home with you. So we're
Coming from
here.
Disney. Okay.
I'm cutting ties with Disney. We can't be with Disney anymore.
Oh shoot.
I'm
Okay.
officially renouncing Disney. But at
No.
Disney, if you want to call, we can change that.
You want to sponsor? Let us know.
I'll wear big.
I love Bambi.
What part?
Cinderella? That's my shit right now. Thank you, Disney,
I'll
for
wear.
not sponsoring.
Thank you, Disney, for not sponsoring, but thinking about it in the future. I'm now eating you. You were on a send
Compliments to the
back. Compliments to the chef. If you want to send me some Mickey Mouse ears, I'll wear them out of frame. Because we don't have the budget for the camera up here. So let's actually get into the episode of RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars 9, episode 5.
Is it 5 or 6?
No, I don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. It's 5.
Okay.
I checked.
Okay, great. In before it's actually 6. We'll see.
So the queens come back from last episode where they did a makeover challenge where they made over a bunch of firefighters.
That was an all over the place challenge where they had to make over the firefighters and do choreo and write lyrics and look alike as well in like a girl group
That's
challenge.
4 things.
It's kind of ridiculous, but it was fun. It was a tie. Vanjie and Roxy won.
The lip sync.
To everyone's surprise, everyone was very shocked. Even Roxy and Vanjie themselves, they were like, "What?" Because I think everyone was expecting Plastique and
Jorgeous.
Jorgeous to win.
The Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah. So Roxy and Vanjie cut Angeria at the end of the episode because, in Roxy's words, it's eye for an eye. She cut her in like episode, I don't know, a couple episodes ago.
Oh, she cut Roxy in episode 1.
Yeah, so it just seems like the logical choice, and Vanjie's just the co-signer.
She's like, I have the credit score, I can sign the co-lease, but she said it in the Miss Vanjie voice. So.
That's right. So they cut Angeria, and then they go back in the workroom this episode, and, well, first of all, Nina's kind of questioning her judgment. She's like, I gave Roxy a badge last week, and she immediately wins another badge, so now she's a front runner. So Nina's doubting herself. And then Angeria is also mad for being cut off, because she's been already cut off, and this is her second time now.
But you gotta take that up with God Mick.
Yeah. And she's like, why did you cut me? What's going on? And then Roxy's kind of being like, it was nothing personal, but it was an eye for an eye. But like, that's straight up
It's
personal
nothing
though.
personal. I'm just paying back
But
a
it
vendetta I've had since
ex-
episode 1.
exactly. And then she started listing off a bunch of other things, and she was like, I don't even know what her reasoning was, but she gave a reason for why she didn't pick anybody else. But like,
Oh, I can go down the
you
line.
want
I
to?
remember. I
Okay.
I don't know this Roxy Andrews iconic monologue by heart, but I know the gist. She
Okay. Yeah.
goes, "Well, I couldn't vote. I couldn't snip Chanel because I want her to win a badge.
Yeah.
Fair. She's
Fair
the only
enough.
one who doesn't have one. I couldn't snip Nina because Nina just gave me a badge. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I could not skip. I could not snip Plastique or Jorgeous because they did well in the challenge.
Kind of shady, but fine. That
And
one
then
is a
who's
bit
left?
questionable.
And then who's left? Who
Van
else? Vanjie.
Vanjie.
Vanjie can't get snipped. Oh, yeah, she really went down the line and she said, I'm better friends with everyone here except you because you snipped me
Mm.
episode 1, bitch, and I don't want to
Damn.
form a friendship with you until the cameras are off and we can go home.
So true. Honestly, just accept, just like be straight up that it was an eye for an eye. It's done now. I just wanted to
But it wasn't
get
personal.
even. It was not. Yeah, it wasn't like personal. It's just we had beef to squash, and it's squashed now. So let's move on.
Hmm.
As long as Angeria doesn't like snip her back, I think it's fine. Like then it's like okay, it's a bit much if that keeps happening.
The snip back and forth. I want to see a whole season where Angeria snips Roxy, Roxy snips Angeria. Let's get this drama going, okay? We're all here to have fun. Let's get crazy.
What's also crazy is that Roxy's like, oh yeah, Vanjie, it was a dual thing. Vanjie, like, she signed off on this. And she, like, threw Vanjie under the bus. Even though Vanjie was just like, oh, I'm just going,
With
I
whatever.
don't really care. So that was kind of
Yeah,
goofy.
Vanjie comes in as soon as like Angeria starts talking. She's like, "Yeah, like I didn't really care who he snipped. I was just gonna vote." And like immediately you got to be like, "How can you hate Miss Vanjie? She didn't care. Like any of the girls,
No.
like it's the easiest answer, and she gave it, and everyone loves it."
Yeah, I probably would have done the same thing.
You want to get
You
those
never
girls
want
to
to,
give you stars.
you never want to be the one who's making the decision. You want to just co-sign. That's fine.
You never want it to be your credit score they're looking at. You always want it to be someone else's.
And then
Okay.
they start talking about this drama again with
Clicks.
Chanel. Like I'm like so confused with the alliance stuff. Where Gottmik thought Angeria and Chanel were an alliance, and then this gets brought up again, and everyone is like, "Where did this come from?"
And
And then
Roxy.
Roxy,
Go, go, go.
Roxy reveals that she told Vanjie, and then Vanjie told Gottmik. Like, what is this like manufactured drama? It doesn't.
Well,
It barely makes sense to me.
it's the math games. Roxy goes and tells Vanjie, Nina wins. Nina might be giving her star to Chanel, and that's an alliance forming. And then
Yeah.
Vanjie's like with Roxy, she's like, oh, T girl, T. So she goes to her
Yeah.
friend Gottmik, and we've seen they're probably like Gottmik is Vanjie's closest friend there. And she goes up and she says, hey girl, you hear about this tea that's just been piping hot? And she talks about Angeria and Chanel being on a team together and saying that like Nina might join in on that. Well, I think originally it's not about Angeria. They say Nina and Chanel are going to be in the team together. And then
Yeah.
Gottmik hears that from Vanjie and then goes does the lip sync and hears that who's cheering Nina on? Oh, yes, bitch, I live. It's Angeria. She's in the peanut gallery cheering, let's go, Nina! And with the faux pas lip sync ever, tossing clothes on the ground. Like,
That's messy.
you would not be insane to think that it's an alliance because who's reacting that way to that lip sync?
Well, she didn't say that, but at home we were all like, "What is this lip sync right now?"
Mm-hmm.
And there was that Chanel is confused editing with all like the math equations on the screen. That was funny.
Oh, we're not gonna get it, but it's hilarious. The editors this season, the recent season, we're in a great editing era for RuPaul's Drag Race. They are like they're using the sound effects appropriately. They're using the editing like shots appropriately. They're using like editing After Effects properly. Like it's more entertaining than what's actually going on, because your funniest
Yeah.
moments you get from Drag Race are when the queens say something funny or the editors edit something funny, and it's very rarely a RuPaul clip. Think
Mm-hmm.
about how many seasons RuPaul has and how many iconic clips she has, and you'll probably see like maybe 1 or 1.5 per season.
I was thinking 0 in total. I'm sorry, RuPaul, please
Hustle
sponsor.
that, hustle that,
Hustle that.
kitty,
Okay,
hustle that.
that's my only favorite RuPaul moment. That's it.
And it's only because she's forcing us to listen to it every week
Yeah, she's holding us at gunpoint, watching her perform every season, like once or twice every season.
for no reason. For no
Yeah.
reason. They should AI her face onto a dancer, and that's the next performance. I would live, girl. So moving
God.
on, the oh yeah, this is they're having a little
There's
talk.
the drama. Yeah.
Drama, mama. All the and now they're trying to explain it to each other.
You can see Chanel just getting more and more confused. There it is.
This is and then like it's like they take her and then they put like 50% opacity shots of everyone
Mhm.
else flying over to show that the point is going over her head, and then we get a confessional from Chanel where she's like,
I don't know
I
what's
don't
going
care,
on.
I'm just having fun.
Yeah.
And I love that.
Same.
Oh, okay. I feel
Mhm.
like Chanel, the second half of the season, is about to like win 3 times in a row.
You think she's in her winning era now?
I don't know about now, but
Oh, soon.
yeah,
Second
soon
half.
we'll eventually get to Chanel's winning era, because there's no like, because like they can't like like she has no wins and she's like the OG, you know.
Hmm. Yeah. It's pretty sad. She's got to get one soon, and it better not be a pity star or
Mm-hmm.
pity badge.
I think we're gonna see Jorgeous in the finale. Oh my god, what if they crown Jorgeous?
They're not.
Well, no, they wouldn't, because it doesn't matter how well you do in the final lip sync. Monet Exchange, Jinx Monsoon.
I mean, we're thinking. I feel like it's a God Mick crowning. Could be Roxy. I feel like
Gottmik
it's
is winning a
definitely
lot of
one
money.
them. Yeah, she really is.
Oh, this is my kind of Georges. Bald.
George's winning would be really funny though.
Oh, she'd be like the youngest. No, I think Aquaria was 21 when she won her crown.
That's crazy.
She would be the second youngest drag queen to get crowned. Well, I think
She'd be the
Crystal.
only one that RuPaul remembers though.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's why RuPaul's like, I want to
Mhm.
remember you. You're going in the Hall of Fame. You're going in the Hall of Fame.
That'd be insane. I think there's a chance she gets into the finale though.
Oh, 100. I don't see this season continuing without Georges in the finale. You need someone to give you some good lip syncs. Let's think about the
God.
cast. You have Gottmik. She's pretty good at performing, but like Georges blows her out of the water because Georges just be moving at 100 miles a second on caffeine. Plastique is very pretty.
Mhm.
Roxy Andrews is a good lip syncer, undefeated.
Mhm.
Chanel and Nina.
We haven't seen.
We've seen Nina.
Oh, we've seen Nina. Yeah, she's been okay.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that one.
No.
I don't know
I
about
mean,
that. I
has she won any money? No. Right.
don't know if she has. Because I realized the other day that getting a badge doesn't mean you get money. Winning the lip sync and winning the mini challenge means you get money for your charity.
Yeah.
So only the lip syncers that have won their lip syncs and the mini challenge winners have made money for their organizations. It's very interesting. Very interesting. No, the reason I have a legitimate reason. It's not like, oh, I think she's a bad lip syncer.
Mhm.
The way she had all of those reveals and not like one of them ended up off stage and out of Gottmik's way.
Mhm.
Like it reveal is French for take that shit off and throw it off stage so that no one gets hurt.
Mhm.
It brings me back to like old competitive dance days and seeing shit just left on stage. Like it's getting flashbacks. I don't want it.
The trauma.
The trauma. I don't want to relive that. So we go into the main episode. Oh, it's this guy. He's a fashion designer.
Alec Mappa.
Thank you, Alec Mappa, for making a guest appearance.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, okay. Well, let's talk about it. It reminds me of All Stars 2 when Katya was doing Bjork and RuPaul was wearing a similar shirt. And
How do you remember that?
I have something. I remember every single Pokemon.
You're
And
insane.
and a lot of RuPaul's Drag Race facts. She wore a shirt or outfit similar to this, and Katya was like, "Your shirt reminds me of pastrami."
Oh, that's why you said that when we were watching?
Yeah,
That's funny.
I'm like, I live, girl. I don't know what pastrami is.
It's a meat.
What? Like, is it a cured meat?
It's like, yeah.
Okay,
Well, Google
sandwich
pastrami.
meat.
Yeah.
All right. How do you feel about this look, though?
Um, I don't know.
Hold on, we can get.
I'm kind of okay with it. I'm gonna leave it on my plate.
Okay, let's put it in the outfit box so we can talk about it.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the like the turtleneck.
I feel like if you're gonna do an ascot turtleneck, the ascot needs to go to the floor. It needs to be a gown length, dragging behind you like you have the saggiest balls alive.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just
I
my
like the
opinion.
colors though.
Oh, fuck! I almost just fell.
Jesus.
Yeah, I think the colors are great. I leave it on my plate.
Yeah.
Next up, and think we can all thank the Lord that he's wearing clothes under there.
How he is? Maybe.
You don't think the polka dot shirt is clothes? It's
No.
a skin suit. He had that body painted.
Crazy.
Okay. We don't. I don't want to talk about him yet. I do want to talk about RuPaul. I could imagine one year RuPaul does body paint.
Mm-hmm.
That's just what I wanted to say there. And then the Teletubbies come in.
This is I cannot process this mini challenge that this happened.
Which
Like I did not know Teletubbies were like
Drag Race stands?
Drag Race stands. It's crazy.
They are.
I
They
used
should have
to be
made
the
them over.
biggest Teletubby stan.
And little did you know you were supporting gay people.
I know. I would have never been a Teletubby. I would have never been a Teletubby stan if I knew they would do this. Oh my god.
How dare they? Like my kids watch them.
No, this is so cute. I could not have. This was not on my bingo card for the year. I could never have dreamt this or created this.
Okay.
But it's amazing.
There's an alternate universe here where they zoom into one of the Teletubbies' stomachs and the RuPaul with the cut, like this is the bust of RuPaul saying hello, hello, hello in this week's mini challenge.
Oh my god. The fact that they didn't do that is a missed opportunity.
But they'll have the Teletubbies back, I'm sure.
They're a reoccurring guest. I was really scared that they would take off the head and it would be the pickeroo underneath. And it would have like traumatized me for life, but they didn't do that.
First of all, that is the funniest thing ever, that you think the Teletubbies IP would let RuPaul
Can you imagine?
That would be insane. And I think those are the pickeroo guys underneath and they just bought the costumes or rented them.
That makes it worse. I want the actual real life Teletubbies, not pit crew.
Well, do you know who is in the real life Teletubby suits?
I want them though. I want them.
They don't talk.
Show up.
They say ah.
It doesn't matter. Imagining that's a pit crew underneath fucks with my head.
Okay, it's the real guys underneath.
Thank you. Thank you very much. That helps me sleep at night.
We're gonna see these guys at the finale. It's not a regular season, so there's no live finale, which sucks. But could you imagine a live finale where they had seats for the Teletubbies?
Oh my god.
Next to RuPaul.
What is this? Like they do a dance off.
It's a Soul Train. It's awful.
And then the Teletubbies pull out like the worst moves known to man. And like
they can't move that much.
Like no death drops. They didn't allow them to do death drops.
Those suits are not cushioned enough.
Like no robot.
It's no robot. That's crazy.
Like the lawnmower disco.
The lawnmower is actually insane.
They can't do any of these moves. It's just
the Running Man.
Whatever this is.
The picture's not changing anymore, so we're just
Macarena, maybe? Like.
Oh, that was Nina.
Oh, she did it?
She did the Macarena, I'm pretty sure. So it's not moving on, but the Teletubbies. It's got noise. It's gonna make a sound. I can't let it make a sound. So the
I don't
Teletubbies
know.
come out. They do
Mm.
this little dance forward. Oh, thank you. Thank you for switching with the times. As hands free, it was loading. Hands free.
Mm-hmm.
They come together, they do this, and Gottmix wins this mini challenge because she's the only one doing something fun. Like, she took both of the Teletubbies' arms and was dancing with them, and they were turning
Mm-hmm.
around each other, and they looked like they were having the most fun. And I couldn't
That's
tell if a
cute.
Teletubby's having fun because that's just their face.
Mm-hmm. They're just in a perpetual state of having a lot of fun.
I also didn't know the red one was significantly shorter than everyone else.
Neither did I.
The Georges of the Teletubbies,
Yeah, I was gonna say George's is in there.
little Chiquita. It's the popper. It's the popper bottle. Oh, and then they wear merch.
Did you see that tweet where someone was talking shit about All Stars 9 and they were like, people don't like it because Georges is in it. And then Georges replied with a picture of the dude who said that. Did you see that tweet? And
I
then
haven't.
someone replied and they were like, that literally looks like you, except they didn't get the twink gene. It's like, it's hilarious.
That's unfortunate. Not to get the
Yeah.
twink gene is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Some gay people, and this might be controversial, so I'm not gonna say it. Moving on.
Oh.
I was just gonna say, gay people start off as seeds in your.
Okay.
I can't. I don't want to finish it. I don't want
What
to
is
in your
this?
dad. I don't want to finish it. I don't want to finish it. Don't make me finish this, because I will.
Okay. Moving on.
They have Teletubby merch. Could you imagine?
That is really cute.
Be on Drag Race, get free Teletubby merch.
Yeah, that is adorable.
I love this. Is one of an amazing held against my will. RuPaul said smile for her.
Mm. Yeah.
So
What
this is
insane challenge.
oh yeah, the twist.
Yeah, so Angeria gets to choose her partner and everyone else's partner for this maxi challenge because she got snipped last week.
Mm-hmm.
And they're doing real estate commercials in pairs.
It's an acting challenge, or more of an improv challenge, really. And it's a writing improv challenge. It's not improv at all. They have to write down a script. Well, some of them wrote down a script.
Yeah. So we've got Angeria and Vanjie, who she chose. Jorgeous and Got Mick, which is interesting because I think Got Mick cut Jorgeous off like 2 or 3 episodes ago.
Oh, very true, very true.
Kind of sabotage potentially. Then we've got Shannel and Nina, which also could be sabotage because if there was drama between them, because Nina said she'd give Shannel the star or the badge a couple weeks ago or
And
last
she
week.
didn't.
And then we have Roxy and Plastique.
Now.
And
Oh, is there anyone else?
no, I think that's it. But just Plastique isn't known for being funny, so this would be tricky for Roxy too.
Now, looking at this lineup of pairs, who do you think? Well, we've already seen the episode, but did you have any preconceived notions of who you thought was going to do well?
I thought Angeria and Vanjie and Shannel and Nina would be top 2 groups.
That's a very safe guess.
Yeah, the other girls are pretty, great at runways, but not necessarily known for their comedy. So I wasn't really sure what to expect.
Should I get a perm?
You could.
I feel like I'd look like George's. And there's
That's not his
nothing
natural
wrong
hair?
with that. What?
It's not as natural curls.
I don't. Does George's? They look like they both have perm their hair, but I don't know what that means. I don't know what I think like they put some rods in your hair. I saw they filling on my YouTube shorts because I can't go on TikTok. They banned me.
Mm-hmm.
No, they didn't. I'm getting a bunch of cosmetology student TikToks or YouTube shorts, and they're like, "This is how you perm your hair," and they take some rods and then they do a bunch of curls, and then I guess they do like some chemical treatment and leave it in there, and then like you take the rods out and your hair's curly.
Yeah.
I live. I don't know if I want to do that, but I'd love to have curly hair for like a week. I wonder how long a perm lasts.
I'm not sure. Never done it. I am one of those people who just have curly hair.
Lucky.
And honestly, it's annoying. I'm not about to say that I would perm my hair. Absolutely would not.
Too much
There
to
was
keep.
like, no, I do not like it. It's annoying a lot of the time.
Big rip.
But
I can't wait for your head shaven era.
No, I think I've already cut my hair short enough. Like the shortest I've ever had is like to my shoulders, and that's enough.
You should do the under your chin a bob.
I've had a bob as a kid. It was not that cute.
Bucciarati.
Bucciarati. Yeah, that was me.
You were the original Bucciarati?
Uh-huh.
Damn. So we find out that the queens get 4 places. They get Salem. They get. Oh, I guess we could just talk about which queens get what because there's no real arguing here. But we will get to the arguing because there is some.
Mm-hmm.
So Jorgeous and Got Meek get Alaska. We see that Angeria and Miss Vanjie get Florida.
You know, it's like Gatorland, Florida.
Gatorland, Florida. And then you got Shannel and Nina who have the Salem, Oregon.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then our last 2 are Plastique and Roxy, and they are doing Texas.
Texas.
So we get some drama here as the queens are getting their little ideas together because Roxy feels like, wait, who started this? Is it Vanjie feeling like they're doing their thing?
I don't know who it. I don't know who is who.
We don't know who started it. We don't remember. We
But
watched it yesterday.
Angeria and Roxy, sorry, Angeria and Vanjie, and Roxy and Plastique. They all want to be hillbillies for their commercial.
Mm-hmm.
And Roxy's kind of just like, just take it. I don't want to start drama. Just pick what you want and we'll do the other one. So then Roxy's group ends up getting, which one is it?
Mm-hmm.
The Texas one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then Angeria gets, what is it? Gatorland?
Gatorland, Florida.
Am I fucking it up? Yeah.
And don't fuck it up, please. This is my favorite moment of the episode. We have Jorgeous and Gottmik working here, and Gottmik's like, "Oh, my Georgiana, she's not here with me fully, but oh, is she a good time? I'll just get everything together." And then you immediately cut to Jorgeous saying an idea, going to Gottmik and being like, "That's good, write that down, or we'll forget." And Jorgeous is like, "I already forgot." And then she's like, writes with the pen, and she's like, "This pen is so good at writing." And Gottmik is like, "Why was I literally thinking the same thing?" I love them. They're iconic.
Yeah, they're just getting distracted.
It doesn't bode well for them.
No, it's really hard.
Oh.
And then we go over to Shannel and Nina, and Shannel is kind of more focused on finding what she wants to wear, while Nina's trying to write. And she's like, "Girl, we do not have much time. We should be focusing on the script, not our outfits."
And on the flip side, Nina, you worry about the script, and Shannel will worry about putting you in something.
Oh, get her ass.
Like, at the end of the day, you're supposed to be using everyone's strengths. And if Chanel's strength isn't writing, and your strength is, like, because Nina West is funny, and she writes a lot of her own stuff. So was she just feeling like she couldn't do it alone? I don't understand. I feel like if someone came up to me and was like, "Hey, if you do the writing portion, I will do the costume portion," I'd be like, easy peasy. We just have to practice it after, like, it's done. And they can practice it while they're doing the costumes.
Well, if you had the choice, would you do the writing or would you do the costuming? What do you feel your talent, your stronger suit is?
I feel like I have a stronger suit at putting ideas down on paper and getting a concept down, whereas like an outfit, I feel like I would have brought something like, this is real. I would have brought something that I could just be like, yeah, that works, because I'm versatile like that without having any experience possible.
I really don't know. I feel like I would end up choosing the writing.
It's easier, to be honest.
I don't know.
Well,
Because the outfit doesn't matter as much in the challenge. Like, I don't even know if the critiques even commented on the outfits. They cared more about the performance. So that's really the key point you should be focusing on.
they didn't, if the outfits were bad, they would have commented on it.
Yeah, I guess that's true. If they were like so far off the theme, but you weren't designing it or anything. You were just picking basically from what you had and putting things together.
Now they should have done a Jade So where she comes on stage naked. There's on Twitter right now, there's a bunch of pictures of Jade So hanging out with Nymphia Wynn, Dawn, and Plain Jane.
That's cute.
And that's crazy. Why? What do you mean? Like, why is I haven't seen Miss Jade hanging out with anyone else? Why is it taking so long for like the American Drag Race girls to get in contact with her? Well, I
I
saw
don't know.
Mirage last season, or no, Mirage was this season too. She was also there. Mm.
Yeah.
Sleeping on international seasons.
Mm.
Those girlies do it differently. Thank you, Marina Summers, for going to the UK versus the world and showing the people a thing or two.
Hmm. I love when Miss Jade so blesses my Instagram timeline.
So pretty.
I know. It's iconic.
So do we have the Gator girls talk
Mhm.
about doing accents because it's a little south in Florida? Who would have
Oh,
thought?
there was some talk about that too. Roxy was a bit annoyed because she said that Florida isn't really known for having a southern accent. And Vanjie's just like, I think Vanjie said she was from Florida or she lived there at
No,
some
she
point. And
is
she's
from
like,
Florida.
yeah, she's really from Florida as well. And she's like,
Yes, they
yes, they
do.
do. So there's like disagreement about that. And I've been to Florida. I don't think I heard many southern accents, but
Well, you weren't in the Gator Golf, were you?
no, I also wasn't in Gatorland.
You were probably in Disneyland.
That's correct.
Yeah, they don't.
We had,
There's no accents in Disneyland. They train that out of you.
yeah.
Jenny Nicholson has a whole video on it.
Mhm.
The one of the biggest concerns too was that the costuming was too similar because Alexis, Plastique, and Roxy, um, oh god, my brain is actually melting. No, I got this. I got this. I got this. Stay with me and stay with me. Don't lose me and stay with
Okay,
me.
bye.
They're wearing overalls, and Roxy and Andrew and Plastique Tiara. I'm just gonna say their full name. I'm losing it. They're both wearing overalls too, but wearing flannel, which is the difference here.
Yeah.
But they weren't wearing cowboy hats. I don't know. I don't know. This one was about incest, and the other one was about Plastique getting knocked up.
Yeah, they were different enough where they didn't really blend together in my mind.
They did
Think they're
not read
okay.
as similar to me.
No. Well, when you have two different people, or four different people in total doing it, it's not going to be identical.
Oh yeah, this is the.
Everyone's
Oh,
going
I
to put
didn't
their own
realize
spin.
the overalls were cut off too. I thought the overalls went to the floor.
Oh. Oh. I guess
Now,
it is a bit.
now it's sussy.
Yeah.
Oh, how do you feel about her? What would you name
I
her?
think, uh, Bill,
Cardboard hat.
Billy, or Bellissa.
Melissa. Now, why
Bill for short.
do you see yourself in this character?
If I was from Florida.
Well, she's from
If I was
Texas.
from Florida. Oh, if I was from Texas, that would be me. Bellissa.
Melissa. Melissa. I feel
Yeah,
like that's what you
Plastic
name
did
a
a great
cow.
job. No, that'd be like Bessie.
Her full name is
Eh.
Belissa.
Oh God.
Bessie Belissa Andrews. Welcome to the stage. New in the family. Look how tiny Georges is.
I know, it's crazy.
No pads.
I love Gottmik's like suit here.
It's
Hot.
so good.
Yeah, I don't have much to say on these the
No.
behind the scenes stuff. It's kind of just whatever.
Why didn't they get the girl from Selling Sunset? Does RuPaul have beef with the Selling Sunset girls?
RuPaul doesn't have connections.
It's Michelle's
Apparently.
connections. Michelle gets all the guest judges on.
Hmm.
That's so funny. They do this thing and they exist in the most respectful way possible and are not going to win this week's challenge.
Yeah, they were there for sure.
They definitely. So their problem was that they said they didn't know who was going to say what, so they just wrote down a big paragraph and said we're just going to swap lines.
Oh my God.
That is crazy to me because it felt like they didn't practice that.
No, clearly not. They were just vibing.
And honestly work. But like you could get through a challenge like this vibing with someone who's a good viber.
Yeah.
But like as soon as you start like cracking, it's over.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, not the sneak peek of Plastique shoes.
Ooh, they're nice.
Oh, and the more drama.
Yeah,
Vanjie
I
from
think this is
across
the
the room.
Gatorland. It's the Gatorland drama.
It's part 2. Just
Yeah.
more drama. And then Roxy's like, I love you, girl. Don't do this.
Yeah.
Oh.
What does Roxy keep saying? She's like, don't. I don't know. She kept saying something. She's like, don't start, or
Don't
you know
start.
better.
You
Or
know
she, I
better.
think, yeah, that was weird. She said it twice, and I was like, okay.
What does she
I
know?
think
Because what does she know?
I think we should calm down a little bit.
They were about to fist fight over Southern accents.
Yeah, they were both a bit annoyed.
I'm like, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I can guarantee that Vanjie probably doesn't like who won this episode, but it's gonna be fine. Do
I
I
love RuPaul's hair there.
do you think? Oh, it is like very wow. Oh, you know why you love it? It's
Why?
hiding her hairline.
Oh, that's true. I just like I don't like when it's just
A hard,
up there.
yeah.
It's a
She
bit
got a
much.
bang.
Yeah, it's cute. It's a bit soft.
She's
A
showing some
soft look for her.
vulnerability.
I'm eating this look from RuPaul.
I am as well. Like I actually really like this look. I love how
Very
it shines too.
Mhm.
It's beautiful. It looks like she has like a Milky Way star on her. Like, I love it. I love it. Moving on. Oh, I guess we get to go to looks because they do the looks before they do the actual thingy-mabobber.
Yeah.
All right. Ah. I gotta click my buttons. All right, let's get into it. Slideshow. Outfits. Okay.
Ooh, category is day to night reveal. I thought RuPaul said date night reveal at one point, so I was a bit confused for the first two or three.
No. They do day to night reveals and do you feel okay? Let's just show the looks and then we'll talk. Let's show Nina's looks and then we'll talk about it
Okay.
cause I'll talk.
Okay.
Trying to find my mouse. Oh, I skipped too. So we go from this nun look to this showgirl look. Notice if you look behind her, her nun hat and nun stuff are on the floor.
Oh god.
And you can't see in this image, but to the right, she just tossed her corset. Still on the stage. Didn't quite make it enough to get off stage. And it says, "God is a drag queen." How do you feel? Oh, I guess I said I had some words for this.
You can go off first.
All right, I'll get what I have to get out.
Yeah.
Do I like any of these looks? No. I think the last dress looks nice. What does the statement "God is a drag queen" even mean?
I'm not sure.
Like, what is?
I really don't know what that means. Like, I can't even make up a fake answer. I don't really know what it means.
Yeah, like I don't like, and that's not us being religious nuts. Like I'm legitimately trying to find the message. My only religion is my AK-47 and my Glock 17.
Are you from Florida or Texas?
Wouldn't you like to know? My overalls are not telling you. Cut off right above the knee. They should have worn trucker hats for
That
Florida.
would've been good. Or a gator head. I don't think they have those in their wardrobe, but that would have been cute.
Get on it. Make
He
it.
didn't pack it.
Oh, and I hate her shoes.
He really went off. That's so funny.
No,
He was like, I hate all of these. Do I like any of these? No.
and I'm sending her back to the chef.
Crazy.
I don't like her
let me
shoes.
skip her.
Her shoes are crazy to me.
Yeah, they're very distracting. Like they go with the showgirl look.
They don't though.
But
That color of feather is nowhere in the showgirl look.
that's true. Like they have it's like at least feathery. It would have been nice if it was the dark blue.
Oh, I feel like it would have worked if it was a dark blue.
But you can even see them with the nun outfit and then with the goddess drag queen outfit. So it's just it's a lot. We did not need those.
If it was a darker blue, I think it would have like been a little more seamless into the outfit because a lot of these looks are dark.
Yeah, I agree. Like this was interesting because you can see the first look, you can see the second look
Peeking.
silhouette kind of underneath. And it's like you're like this is crazy. What's about to happen? And it's like a very literal like nun. Like okay. Makes sense.
I
And
don't. The
then,
hat being oversized is also crazy to me.
yeah, I mean, it's interesting. And then we get to Showgirl, which is cute. I don't have a problem with it. And then the God is a drag queen, which I don't love the dress. The message could be good. I don't personally understand what it means.
Let us know in the comments what God is a drag queen means to you.
I don't know. I really don't know what that
God
means.
as a woman feels fun.
Sure.
Something about that works.
Hmm. Like, I
Me
don't know. I
covering my
don't
ass so that Ariana people don't come after me.
like. I don't hate it. I like her makeup and her hair a lot,
Hmm.
and the middle outfit is cute. So I'm gonna leave it on my plate. I'm not horribly offended by this look.
I think it should have stopped at here.
I think I would have enjoyed it. I would have eaten it if it was just that. But
Then we
mm,
get to here and it's like, what are we doing?
yeah,
Because like this is day. Okay, in the daytime she's a nun, and at the nighttime
yeah,
she's a showgirl. So what time of
yeah.
day is this happening?
I mean, it's very literal. Like, I don't know why we needed such a big contrast. We've seen it done before,
And
so
she
it
loves
wasn't.
her reveals.
Yeah, she loves her reveals.
Okay, I know the
Oh,
perfect thing to compare this to.
what?
So I don't think you remember Simone's season 14.
I remember some of it. Yeah.
She comes out in this beautiful white skin tight dress with this beautiful hat, and then on the
Mhm.
back in like bejeweled red stones there are two gunshots, and then underneath on the butt it says say their names for the
Mhm.
BLM movement. And that was very
Yeah.
powerful. The imagery there was very good. But a dress that said God is a drag queen,
Mhm.
are you gonna put any other godly effects onto you to make you look like a god? Because you just look like
Yeah.
it's just a person saying God is a drag queen.
Yeah. I guess that's true. I don't know. I'm leaving it on my plate.
I'm sending it back. The chef, I'm gonna have some words with the chef
Crazy.
about this one.
Not good words either.
He's gonna wish he brought Jade So instead. All right, moving on. We have Chanel. In her daytime,
Mhm.
she is a classy businesswoman for Rupaul Studios, but
Very cute.
after hours, I really like this one actually.
I enjoy this a lot too. It's like a cute reveal where you don't really know what's coming. I kind of assumed it was going to be a dress, but I like that you don't leave anything behind on the stage. That's a really good one.
It
And
feels
it's
very
really
connected.
cohesive.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I am eating this for sure. Very good look from her. I love the first look and I love the second look and love them together.
You know what I
And
would have
that's
loved?
what
She opens the briefcase and it has this black and white swirling on the inside.
that would have been cool if there was something more with the briefcase.
Because then you could hold it behind. Well, I guess her wig is a little too big, but if you had a smaller wig, you could hold it behind you and have like a moment going. I don't know.
Mhm.
I'm crazy. I do love this look. I am eating it. Oh,
Mhm.
you.
Eat. Yep.
Moving on, we have Plastique Tiara.
Gorgeous as usual.
Oh yes. Now you like Plastique in a garment that doesn't show off her body or her shape in any way. What do you mean? It was a setup, bitch. You just
Mhm.
got fucking played.
Mhm. She got punked. Gorge.
She looks
What?
like a game character generated.
I love the little dual blades that she's had. I don't know where she pulled them from.
From her,
With
she has
her
them. She
leg.
has one on her leg, attached to her leg, and she has one attached to her butt that she pulls out,
Oh,
and they match the outfit. Like you wouldn't know that they were there because they look like they're the outfit.
love.
Now, Plastique does leave the purple dress on the floor.
Yeah, it would have been cool if it turned to a cape or something, or
Very.
some. But it was cool.
I think. Hold on, I want to go back. I'm about to see if I'm a hypocrite.
Mm.
She laid it down nicer. That's all I'm gonna say. All I'm gonna say is she
Plastique
took
laid
off.
it down nicer.
All I'm gonna say is Plastique took it off nicer, left it on the floor nicer. That's all I'm gonna say. And you can call me whatever you want
Okay,
to call me, and I'll take it.
you're just a plastic stan.
I am.
I'm
She
eating
breaks
this.
the rules, and I love her.
I don't even care about the garment on the floor.
I'm
They're
talking to the
just.
chef, but now in a good way.
Mm, Yum, yum, yum.
Thank you, Plastique. Did you have anything else you want to say about this look?
No, not really.
I think those are 3D printed pieces.
Gorge.
All right. Well, we haven't got to Got Mick yet because it's Roxy Andrews.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is so gorgeous. Well,
It
did she just? How did she turn it inside out? She just put it back on the other way.
Yeah, it's lined. So like it's a double jacket. You could just wear it inside out.
This is beautiful.
Mm-hmm. The way
I
you do
love
this is so fun because you make two complete like coats and then you turn them both inside out and then you stitch them together and then you turn that whole thing inside out again.
Wow.
Gorgeous. It reminds me of her paint look.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love it.
It's
I think this is
beautiful.
my favorite look she's had.
Oh yeah. I don't
Simple, but like not in a bad way.
and
And nothing left
it's a day
behind.
sky into a night sky.
Beautiful, yeah.
She fit the
Literal.
prompt. I love it. I'm eating this.
Eating.
Next up, we have. Okay, let's get into the gorge of it all.
The businessman.
Who do you know besides Willow Pill and she did at the finale with a very, very, very big blazer can just walk on RuPaul's Drag Race in a fucking oversized pants and blazer?
No one.
Because they're not willing to cut it in half and get the real action going. There's actually a frame that they had to blur on national television because it showed a little too much.
Oh.
Extended cut. And then this is the makeup.
It's very cool.
I love the hair. This is such good hair.
It's very cool, yeah.
And just when we were if you were getting bored of the sculpted wigs like some people I've seen online, she gave it to you. She said let this shit flow. Free. God, I can't stay on her ass for too long, but I love it.
Eating it too. I think we're gonna be very full at the end of this. There are a lot of good looks tonight.
Yeah, that's the best part about a reveal is you get 2 looks and one of them has to be good. I mean, hopefully one of them is good.
Is that shade?
No. Moving on from Got Meek, we have Jorgeous, and she wants to be Morphine Love Dion so bad.
Oh, the towel look with the swimsuit.
That was her reveal look. That was Morphine's for the category of reveal, and she revealed it the exact same way Jorgeous did.
No, Jorgeous. I don't know what to say.
She brought a purse.
Like, where's she going in this daytime look? She looks like they're both nighttime looks.
She looks like she forgot to do laundry, and she's just like has a bed sheet that she's like, well, I gotta go get the laundry out of the thing.
Yeah.
And then the one bra piece peeking out from underneath too.
Yeah.
I mean, at least like the back, like you see how it has like frills at the bottom, were like pinned up in the back, so you can't see them here.
Yeah.
I don't know, girl. I'm leaving it on my plate. Like I love Jorgeous, but this is just considerably simple compared to the other things we've seen tonight.
I agree. I love the hair though. It looks very pretty. But the outfit, I'm not a fan.
I can't wait to see Jorgeous in a gown whenever that'll happen.
Please.
Alrighty, next up we have Angeria Paris Van Michaels. Okay. So I'm going to say something controversial, and I don't think it's brave.
It's not brave?
I just don't particularly like this look. Not enough to send it back. My final score for this will be leaving it on my plate. Okay. I'm just like... I don't get it, is my problem.
Yeah. I mean, she just drops the skirt to make it longer.
Where's the daytime? Where's the nighttime?
Like, it's not really... Like, you can wear both these looks for day or night.
Versatile.
I don't really know. I don't really know what it means. It's very similar, but it's very pretty. I don't know if it goes with a theme. I love the hair. I love her makeup. The both looks on their own are cute. I like the first one more.
Yeah.
I think the second skirt feels a bit muted in comparison.
I would have loved if she like went from this yellow and then flipped the skirt upside down and then the long but it had like another skirt on top of the cheetah skirt to give it like more dimension and layers.
Hmm.
So she had a tinier skirt. So like she had the tiny skirt, and then she released the tiny skirt to show the long skirt, and then on top of the long skirt is another tiny skirt. I think not only would that be comedy, because it's like, oh, I just made my dress longer, but like in a reveal way. I don't know what the big arm is doing.
Yeah, I don't mind it. It's kind of cute. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it on my plate.
She should have put some big blue feathers on her shoes.
That would have helped.
Yeah, I'm leaving it on my plate. Thank you, Angeria. Moving on, we have... Okay. It's Miss Vanjie, and she is the prettiest of Little Women.
Yeah, it's a Pretty Woman reference that we don't get,
No.
obviously.
Julie Andrews, I think, is in Pretty Woman.
Julia Andrews, yeah.
Julia Andrews?
Julia, I think.
What did she play?
The lady in Pretty Woman. I don't know.
Okay,
You think I know anything about Pretty Woman?
What is Julia... What's her name?
Julia Andrews.
No, stop. Okay, Google. Stop. Thank you. I'll guess. Thank you.
We'll guess.
Stopping guest bathroom speaker.
Okay, thank you for stopping the...
Something went wrong. Give it another try.
He's still going.
He's still going. He said, I'm turning off the guest bathroom speaker. No one needs to hear this. So
Yeah.
Julie Andrews, it's giving. Julia Andrews. I think Julie Andrews did the sound and the music in the hills.
Yeah. Sure.
I'm eating this. I love it. It's clean. It's beautiful.
I enjoy it too. I love the little overcoat in the first look. That is gorgeous. I love that.
And you know what she does? She walks out, does her little runway walk, walks to the back of the stage, and takes off her shit and tosses it backstage.
Very clean, yeah.
So I can only eat this look because she respected the rules of a reveal.
Yeah, very pretty. I mean, do I love the second dress? No.
That's fair.
But I really like the first look.
Oh, yeah.
And I like the idea of the second dress.
You like it in concept.
Mm-hmm.
That's all the
So
looks.
I'm still eating it.
Hell yeah. It's a very eatable look. I love the jewelry too. Okay, we gotta get out of these outfits. And let's move over to the challenge.
Okay.
The first queens are Nina West and Chanel. Now, you'll have to give my thingy a second to actually catch up, but we can talk about it. They do Salem. They're spooky. They're like witches, but also like dead witches. This is your basement when you buy at the Salem. They had some funny jokes. I personally wish they would have let Chanel ride on the broomstick backwards. I think that would have been really funny.
Yeah. Pretty Dead Realty. That's a cute name. Chanel was making a lot of great faces throughout, which was entertaining.
She's a face actress. I love it. It's the way that Chanel, when they said that she's gonna find something for them to wear, was just like, let me see the black dress you brought, and I'll see the black dress I brought, and we'll make it work.
Yep, that's her contribution.
See now, and if I had to write that, and my partner said, "Well, just wear that black dress," I would have lost my mind. So you're making the outfits. Go. If I have to write, go get a sewing machine. You're making the outfits.
Who knows? Maybe they did make that. Probably not. They would have said something, but yeah, I think overall it was
entertaining.
It was okay. Yeah, entertaining.
Entertainment.
Wasn't my favorite, but it was good.
Yeah, it's definitely like, if there weren't like stronger ones, this one would have won.
Yeah.
Okay, give me the next girls. Come on. Who are the next girls? Who do you think are the next girls?
Plastique and Roxy.
Well, you guessed it.
Oh, give me 1 second. My dog is under the blanket.
Oh, okay.
Should not be.
He's not allowed under there. Who gave these girls these overalls? Did they bring these from home? I love that Plastique's flannel has like one of those hoods, so you know that she bought it from Urban Planet. The hanky in the back is fun, but it's not like a regular gay hanky. It's tie dyed, and they are I think they're sisters. They said, and Plastique is pregnant.
She is. Well, I think she did a really good job. There was like a reference to the girl group
That was
challenge,
when
which
you're
is kind of
pissing on
iconic.
your kitty.
Shitting while you're pissing.
Shitting while you're pissing.
Or I think well, that's what they said, but I think it was like hissing while we're pissing in the girl group.
Yes.
So I don't know. I didn't know what that meant then, and I don't know what it means now. But it's fine.
Hissing while I'm
Yeah.
pissing. He was into piss.
Yeah. Yeah. Fair enough.
Okay, guys,
Like-
sound off on the comment section. What's your pissing etiquette? Do you do over the sink, under the sink, beside the sink, or in the toilet? Let me know.
Do you shit or do you hiss while pissing?
Please, we need to know.
Yeah, this is fun.
I loved
Plastique's
Roxy
did a
doing
good
them.
job.
Yeah, and then Plastique is just here to be the funny face.
Yeah, it was fun. I think it's my favorite of the night, for sure.
My favorite genre of Drag Race episode, I have no favorite Drag Race episode, I don't like this show, is when the pretty model girls are like, I'm very bad at comedy, so I'm just gonna make myself look ugly and do funny
Yeah.
faces, and they do it every season.
Yeah,
I don't,
struggle.
it's a struggle when you're pretty. The only way you can make people laugh is if you look ugly, because if you're funny and pretty, then they hate you.
Yeah, well, every time a funny girl or a pretty girl isn't funny, they're like, you gotta let go. You gotta not care what people think about you.
Yeah, you gotta
And
dress
I
up
think-
ugly.
Plastique really embraced that advice, I think. She really was like, I don't care. I'm just gonna go all in.
They can't send her home.
It was great. Yeah.
And if you guys wanted that house, you can call 1-800-Cummins.
Keep it coming.
Next up, oh fuck. So Jorgeous and Gottmik do a show here. Jorgeous is like, oh my god, it's so hot. I want to go somewhere else. Thank God I'm in Alaska. They didn't make an Alaska reference.
Who, to the drag queen?
Yeah, like that would be, if I got Alaska, that would be my first thing. I'm like, okay, where's the Alaska joke here?
That's true. I barely remember anything from the performance.
What I
Except for
would have
them
done,
saying flip fuck.
that was crazy. We are two sisters who like to flip fuck and flip houses. Probably not in that order. When I because if I did the Alaska thing, I'd be like, I'd do a scene where I'm like walking into the house and the girl who's like the realtor like goes hi or something like that, you know? Like just one or two Alaska things I think would have saved this.
Yeah, it's definitely. I think this is my bottom of the night.
Yeah.
Wasn't particularly bad, but wasn't good compared to the other ones.
I loved this free frame at the end. They had
That's cute.
some brilliant moments in this, but the in-between stuff just didn't connect, so it felt bad. But some of this was absolutely funny.
Unintentionally, maybe.
No, I think the freeze frame's supposed to be funny.
Okay.
Oh, even they're cringing. They're like, geez. Okay, and then
Yeah.
we get to the Florida girls. Okay. My favorite joke from this was when they had to pour out a bottle for their uncle who died by gator. And then they pour out the bottle, and then Vanjie goes, I need a little bit for me too. And they keep pouring, and they're like, he was a big guy. And then Angeria goes to cheers her, and Vanjie's not paying attention. So she's like, Angeria out loud, and this made it into the cut. She's like, oh God, I got swerved. Fuck my drag, she said, or something like that.
I think there were some good moments in this for sure. There are 36 people in this town, and they're all related, which is good. They kept saying, keep in the family. And there are no gay people, which is great.
Controversial opinion, think this one should have won.
I could see this being in the top two as well. It was between them and the other group for sure.
Well, in Roxy and Plastique's group, who are the winners of this week's challenge, It's just I felt like it was the Roxy show and Plastique was like a garnish where it felt 50-50 for this one, and feeling 50-50 and it feeling good it says a lot. No one carried, they carried each other to the end.
That's true. Yeah, I understand that.
But we don't judge this show, and Roxy Andrews and Plastique win, and they have to. Okay, hold on. We gotta skip the judge's deliberation, and I need to get a shot of this. Come on, I just know they have a freeze frame of her. You know the shot I'm looking for. You know exactly what I'm looking for. Give it to me. Give it to me. No,
They won't.
they won't. A benefactress badge.
Benefactors, bitch.
Give me something. I want to show Nina West in her elf gimp costume.
There it is.
New Overwatch
What's
skin
that?
just dropped.
What was this? I wish she would have won just so I could know what this was. Is she gonna wear it again next week? Is this her lip sync outfit?
She wanted to lip sync to Super Freaky Girl by Nicki Minaj in this.
I don't know.
I
That's
guess
why it's a bit iconic.
they do a freaky over in the North Pole.
They do.
She has a little gingerbread. It's a gingerbread man in the shape. It's a bag. It's not a bag. It's not a bag. It's just a bejeweled gingerbread man hanging from her leg.
Yeah, this is very weird.
In spring, she said this was the Christmas show. Ogamic was the only one who didn't change. She said this one's not for me. But Georgia sure did.
We stand a queen who lives in reality.
How many outfits do you bring that you could just afford to change every single episode?
I don't know. Isn't there like a 50-pound limit per suitcase?
Well,
And
they
I don't know
said
how
that
many suitcases.
they're over that. They
Oh.
said, well, because like Roxy played by those rules, and that's what they came in and told her. But like Plastique came in with like way more stuff, and they told Roxy if she needs
Oh.
more stuff, she can order it in.
Oh, okay, that's good.
So that's how
Wow.
they're doing it now, I guess.
Okay, that's fair. I'm happy that she doesn't just get stuck with less stuff because she followed the rules.
It's also like crazy in your head to be like, all queens must bring this amount of suitcases, and they like your maximum weighing, and that's like somehow supposed to make it fair for the queens. Because it's like, I guess a queen can bring more than that if she has more than that, and if a queen doesn't have more than that, it's unfair for that queen. But like, I don't know, my guy. It's good to be safe, and it's good to have extra. And like, if you are a nice person and a good sister, maybe she'll lend you one of her 40 outfits.
Well, I guess it depends on what kind of drag you have, because some people have like more like over the top drag with more material. Then maybe it's not really even if your drag is more like bloody and then someone else's is like, I don't know, like over the top.
If I showed up and I had 2 costumes for the entire season and Nina was on my season, I would not ask her for a single dress.
Like how many that's a good question is how many suitcases did Nina bring with all her reveals and
Don't say that. Do not say that. We know
Like,
there are
it's
more
just-
reveals.
like she just has a suitcase or 2 just for reveals at this point. Like the Christmas suit, like what is that?
That's
like,
crazy.
Not even Chanel brought that. And she's a Christmas girly.
Honestly, well, she probably got dressed. But this is what Chanel meant when she said, "I'm gonna figure out what we're
Oh
wearing."
my god.
Could you imagine if Chanel and Nina got Alaska and they did a whole Christmas thing?
That would have been cute. They got to pick, didn't they?
They
just
did,
picked-
which is crazy. Because Alaska, no one was fighting for Alaska. That's I fight for Alaska. I think like you could do some really funny stuff with Alaska. I don't know why they immediately went to the other places.
Because for Gatorland or for Texas, your mind immediately goes to, I am from Texas. And then that has some appeal for some people.
Yeah, you gotta be able to think. Well, like, I don't know. I think Chanel tossed the bag by not going for Christmas.
Well, she has more opportunities to show that she loves Christmas. It's not the end.
Yeah, she will talk about Christmas again. You can bet that. So we have, who do you think won this? And be honest.
I don't know. Send them both home.
Please.
Like Like I've been watching these lip syncs and I never know who's gonna win. They're just nothing. I don't know. Nothing stands out to me.
I do want to say, because I
It seemed
forgot to mention this. Oh no, sorry, continue.
it seemed like they both didn't know the words.
At all. Oh my god! We almost went through this episode. Okay, there are two things I need to talk about. I'll talk about the first thing first. And Melissa, I think you might already know what I'm going to talk about second.
Okay.
The first thing, Plastique, are you willing? So I'm not talking to Plastique. I'm not talking to her. I'm talking about her.
Okay.
Are you willing to service fashion by wearing a see-through corset?
Oh,
Because she
remember
wore
that.
a plastic see-through corset so she could show off her body.
And you could not see it.
That looked like her skin.
Mm-hmm.
That's impressive. That's actually next level.
Well, how did you find out? Did you see it? Or
I
did
saw the
you
sheen.
read about it?
There was an angle where I'm like, hold on, what's going on? She's corseted right now. It's see-through. And you better
That's
fucking
crazy.
work. The next corset that's see-through I want to see it have like the holographic Pokemon like effect on it. I think that would eat.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would go nuts. There's a new, like, 3D printing, they have like plates on the bottom to print your stuff on. They have new designed ones. So like whatever is like your printing of the face, it'll be it can be holographic.
Mm.
I don't know, it's crazy. Technology's crazy. I think I'm not okay, and then the second thing. And then the second thing.
Yeah.
They didn't edit out. They didn't use the clean version of Super Freaky Girl.
That's crazy. Someone forgot. The intern's about to get fired.
Intern, it's the same intern doing the Age of Mythology release right now who wrote SUK.
Mm-hmm.
That intern's getting fired.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. Like that actually blew my mind.
That is really crazy. I don't know. Do they normally bleep things, right? Or they use a clean version?
Especially when it has like slurs that the queens can't say in them.
Yeah.
This was so
That's
for
wild.
anyone who doesn't know what we're talking about. They didn't censor out the N-word for Super Freaky Girl for this lip sync. And as you can notice by the two queens on stage, you could assume that they had to hide their face when those words came on.
Yeah.
What is that? And they didn't even know the words.
No. Neither did I.
Honestly, if I'm sitting here, I have my iPod, and I hear that it's the not clean version, I'm not changing. If you want me to lip sync, I'm so sorry. Actually, Rupaul, I didn't win this week. I didn't win this. You could take your badge back. I refuse the question.
To lip sync?
I refuse the question.
Crazy.
It's because like it's setting them up. Like, what is that?
Yeah.
And I didn't see anything on Twitter about it. Oh my god, what
Well,
if
I
it was
guess-
just the weird streaming thing we saw? And then no, it can't be. It can't be.
How would that happen? They'd edit it back in.
Just to fuck with us.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I don't like in all of Drag Race, and I've seen pretty much every episode of the main series, never has something like this happened.
Someone really just fucked up.
They will edit a whole queen out of a lip sync, but they will not edit out two songs. I mean, two words.
I guess.
Well, Roxy Andrews wins this lip sync. But I don't know. I can't take my eyes off Plastique. She could just walk around in a fucking diaper, and I'd love it.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I really like Roxy's outfit though. That's cool.
This was. I love orange. I love this outfit. I love the baggy pants of it all. I love the nude illusion underneath on the sides. Her boobs look great. It's She ate here. Okay, now we got to get into the drama. Let me see if we can. Oh, this was insane. When Roxy, it'll catch up. When Roxy Andrews gets the scissors and then turns her back to the judges and the queens and goes behind them with the scissors in the air.
Girl, it's just too much. Just make a decision. Like I know you're gonna hurt someone's feelings, but
And she said, "Where's Nina?"
yeah, like you do not need to make it a whole spectacle.
And
Just
then,
like choose a person who's gonna be the least mad about it, and that's it.
and it's gonna be Nina.
Just live with it.
So Nina thinks she's gonna get chopped. Oh, do you see Angeria's face?
Oh my god.
How do you? Okay. Let's assume this. She says that she doesn't know. She did not know that Angeria was behind her. She even said that. She reconfirmed that
No.
on Twitter. She said that. We're gonna get into all the gagging faces. We can get into the gag of it all. You're gonna tell me that she knew Nina was all the way there, all the way at the end.
Yep.
So was she gonna cut Shannel?
She should have just known, like, where Angeria was.
Because she had eyes and she saw where they were standing. And Angeria's in the middle, and you're lining yourself up with the runway entrance to go in. Like, how do you, this is mathematically crazy.
I don't know.
She's making good television, though.
I don't think it was on purpose. Because she seemed very,
Distraught about it
shocked
on
by
national
it.
television.
Yeah, she was like, oh my god, I cannot choose Angeria. And she just chooses Gottmik.
And
Gottmik
she's
is obviously
crying.
pissed,
No, she's not pissed. Well, Gottmik is confused more than anything, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because she's sitting there getting snipped and comforting Roxy as she's crying. She's like, "It's okay, girl. It's okay. Snip me. It's fine. It's fine."
Yeah.
And I'm like, just go find Jorgeous and snip her again.
Yeah, that's what I would have done.
Yeah, that's what I would have
Cut
done.
Jorgeous.
Because Jorgeous takes it as a compliment.
Yeah.
She loves getting snipped. She actually loves that shit.
Mhm.
She's like, the girls think I'm hot competition.
Mhm.
The gag of everyone react, and then her sad face when she realizes it's Angeria.
Yeah.
And not RuPaul fucking laughing her ass off at Angeria getting
Crazy.
3 times. RuPaul is, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but maybe sociopathic.
Mhm.
And that's
I mean,
probably
I'm
not the right
happy-
word.
I'm happy that she gave Roxy a do-over. She could have been like, the decision has been made. All Stars rules. Let me add one right now.
She definitely gave Roxy a lot of time here.
Yeah. She's just like, just pad the episode, guys. It's fine.
They had to cut out a bunch of stuff earlier in the episode to make time for this. And then this is an iconic screen grab from this episode. Roxy burying her head in the scissors after saying that she's gonna snip Gottmik, and Gottmik putting her hand on Roxy, be like, "It's okay, just give me the scissors."
Mhm.
She's so compassionate, but she's not happy about it.
No, definitely not.
But she's a sister first, a competitor second. But she's such a good competitor that she can afford to be a sister all the time.
Mhm.
That's the episode. The queen got snipped. We see RuPaul be like, "Oh, I love you girls. You're so funny. Which one are you?" And they end the episode. And next week, I already forgot what. Oh, next week we did get a peek. We did get a peek because I was a little insatiable. This episode made me want more. Which is crazy that this is the one All Stars episode that makes me want more. They're doing a roast.
Let's get this roast to cooking.
Very that. I know Gottmik is really good at roast. I know Roxy Andrews is pretty good at roasting. I know... And the other ones are just funny, so that'll be okay.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
And then Jorgeous famously and hilariously bombed her roast.
Right. Oh god. I'm excited. It'll be fun.
Jorgeous... Oh, and okay, so we didn't watch Untucked because it's Wham Untucked, Baby Untucked this season. They're not doing anything. And I sent Melissa the only clip that mattered, and it was Jorgeous breaking apart. She's like, "Guys, I'm so I can't take it. You guys are all so sickening, and I'm just so tired of serving cunt all the time." She ate with that.
That was goofy.
And then, did she cry on the main? She did cry on the main stage too. She was like, I feel like I'm disappointing you guys." So I feel like there was a little bit of realness in that clip.
There was, but then she just was like, "Let's make this funny."
She's like, "We can't be too serious. It's Drag Race."
No. Yeah.
I love her. Forever a Georgia stan. That's our episode.
Yeah.
We never say anything interesting at the end here, so can I get an MA?
MA.
We'll see you guys next week for another episode of Unqualified Reviews.
Bye.
Bye-bye. I didn't say MA. MA. Bye-bye.